Hi Cancer, it's Tarot Queen here to do your Who's Your Enemy Tarot spread for 2019. So welcome to the channel. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. If you need a private reading, the link to my website is below, and I do also provide spiritual services for people. Court cases, cleanses, hex removals, love spells, money spells. So you can contact me below. So this is the Who's Your Enemy spread. Your enemies can affect you negatively, and you have to be prepared for them, okay? Don't just go around being in denial about what's going on, okay? Some people are more open and susceptible of their enemies, and some people are less vulnerable. So I got this spread from online, and it states, have you ever felt that your life is somewhat created and shaped by other people or of the surrounding circumstances, no matter how much personal power you might develop or how much you try to get ahead? Do you think that these powers are too strong for you to handle, or maybe you have enemies? So we're gonna take a look at the situation and let's get started. So Cancer, of course, you have enemies in very high places. Who or what is creating the problem for you is the High Priestess. So this is someone that's possibly a false friend of yours. They may be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. What I can see is a spiritual person that's been tapping into your thoughts, your dome. And I feel like they're definitely possibly using esoteric knowledge on you. Okay? Okay, spirits for what? Okay, energy. The only thing I can think of. Power over you. If somebody can have power over another person, it'll make them feel more powerful, which is a fake power. Okay? Two of Swords comes up. So definitely feel as though it's somebody that wants to control your mind, and they're definitely using it on you. What is their reason? The Chariot comes up. I feel as though it's because you're moving a little too fast for them. They see you progressing and getting ahead, and they seem to be jealous. This is possibly someone that you work with or someone in the job, but it could also be someone in your personal life. It could be somebody that you split up with. They definitely want to control you, almost manipulate you. Okay? And also the Chariot represents progression. It, represents how, they want to waste your energy. They want to waste your time as well. Okay? Is their reason. Now, in whose or what's name do they work for? It's a fire sign person. This Knight of Wands, this is either an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is the person that is constantly focused on you. Spirits, who is this person? You know what? No. Not that one, but the Knight of Wands, that is in the 7th position. That's your ally. Sorry. Wow. They don't want to know who you want you to know who your allies are. Kind of confusing and tricky. Okay. The Wheel of the Year. Okay. In reverse. Cancers actually represent the Chariot and the High Priestess. So I feel like a lot of you Cancers, you probably have plans to, like, maybe get into some missionary work, or either volunteer work, or it could be your own business, or it could be. And so the Wheel of the Year, or the Wheel of Fortune, has to do with money, and it also has to do with, sort of I feel like it's very chaotic, this energy, whatever it is. But they're doing it for money. For money. And they don't have a healthy relationship with money either, whoever this is. You know, they don't really know the secret behind manifesting money. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing this to you. So that's what that Wheel of Fortune represents. And then also it can represent an unlikely enemy. An enemy from the past, maybe a past life. How will they affect you in the long term? The Four of Cups comes up. So the Four of Cups represents narcissism, apathy, just not really caring. And that's not a good place to be in, Cancer. So you don't ever want them to put you there, okay? What influence in the past created the situation or the circumstance? The Sun is reversed. So this has something to do with either your child or your father. Okay. What is going to stop them from doing it? And it's to keep a positive attitude. You know, contact your ancestors. You know, make sure that you are keeping your spirits up. Okay, celebrate, have fun. What would change the situation into a better one? Again, you know, maybe trying to offer some kind of peace arrangement or something, you know, that could be. If not, then just make sure that you put protection around yourself, okay? So protection, maybe even ancestral protection, okay? Now, your allies is this Knight of Wands. They appear to be, you know, not that good, but in the scheme of things, I feel like, Spirit, clarify Knight of Wands. They kind of flip-flop a little bit. Okay. So I feel like the Knight of Wands is saying that you are your best ally, that people can always disappoint you. So make sure that you trust yourself and you keep yourself grounded, okay, and protected. What is advice? The Knight of Swords comes up. So it's all about staying focused. I feel like the Knight of Swords represents focus, okay? Focusing on your happiness. Focusing on the blessings that you have. Not focusing on the negative. You know what I'm saying? That's not as easy as a lot of people think. You know, I'm here to tell you it's easier said than done. How will the situation... Yeah, the Six of Cups. You know, think about when times were better and you'll start to feel better, okay, in the current. You know, think about when things were not this way and then reconnect with that. And then also spend as much time with your family as possible. Maybe your brother, maybe your sister. Or either start doing your hobbies and things that you enjoy doing again. Okay, Cancer? An idle mind is a devil's workshop, okay? And that's why that Four of Cups comes up. So in the future, you could possibly start to get lost in that... you know, kind of false, superficial ego. How will the situation develop in the future? The Ace of Pentacles comes up, but it does come up in the reverse position. So I feel as though things are gonna be fortunate for you, but I feel like it's gonna cost you. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. Why is it reversed? Okay, so the shadow side comes up reversed. So Cancer, you have got to keep yourself grounded, okay? In the future, you maybe even need to remove some unhealthy attachments, or maybe get yourself a hex removal or a cord cutting, okay, from the people, because what they're doing is they're and I feel like it's one person, but the High Priestess can represent more than that. because the High Priestess is going to have, you know, people following them, and the High Priestess might have minions. The High Priestess is actually a witch. Okay, she's actually a witch. When is this gonna happen? Okay, this year I feel like you want to watch out around you know, going up to September. Okay, and I feel like this person is creating blockages and sort of has you in a place where you're sort of focused on all of the negative that could happen, which is not good, Cancer. Will the situation end or change? I got 2 no answers. The Queen of Swords reversed and the 7 of Cups reversed. What can I say? This High Priestess has put some sort of dark influence over you and the perception of you really, really bad. Just because they can see, you know, they could see your potential. Seven of Cups in the reverse position does represent when you may get some kind of clarity. And the Queen of Swords definitely says that you need clarity and you need to stay focused. I feel like a lot of you Cancers, you're not focused. You're being easily distracted, especially with the, see, that can represent being distracted or just kind of not staying focused. Or maybe what you're focused on. Are you focused on the good things that are happening? Or are you focusing on the bad things? And if you're focusing on the bad things, what are you doing about them? Spirit, clarify 7 of Cups. When is this happening? The World card comes up. I see travel. So a lot of you are going to be moving, changing locations, or either traveling, relocating. So when you guys relocate, that is when it's going to happen. That's when things are going to get so much better. Sorry, I think it was a loud noise that startled the dogs. Shh, hush, Zelda. So I feel like it's going to be when you decide to travel, when you decide to, you know, get in your car or go cross country, or either, I can see relocation, either long distance or short distance. Okay, so that's when it's going to get better, and you have to make plans for that. I feel like a lot of you guys, you know, want to move. I feel like a lot of you guys either want to move, or you want to move on or move forward, or you want closure. Okay, so I definitely do see closure. For some of you, you're not going to get closure until next year. Okay, but those of you that are already working on the situation, or maybe you're ahead of the game, because I'm a fellow Cancerian, and I know, you know, yeah, that's crazy. So definitely somebody, you got an enemy in high places, Cancer. Okay, so anyway, if you guys need to reach me, the link is below. Thank you so much for watching, and love and light.